Let's do it.
Do you want to do the intro this time?
No. I gotta like develop my own like intro. You have it down.
I have it down.
You have it down. I gotta develop mine still. Next time I come over, I'll have mine developed.
You are watching #NerdSwag.
Yo, what's up YouTube universe? Welcome to another episode of the Nerd Swag News. And today I have myself, Steven, and I'm with the homie Ashton.
Hey!
Yeah, and we're here today to recap the news for the past week and a half-ish for nerd-related stuff. We're gonna try to get back on this. Might not be every week, but we'll try.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since we've done this, but we're just gonna recap some things that happened lately, and yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah.
The first thing I want to talk about is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt came out this past week, and I bought it on the PS4. Ashton doesn't have it yet, but
Eventually.
One
day.
And it's been rated really high, and I would agree, it's been pretty fun. I've played a few hours, and it's quite amazing.
That looks pretty great.
Yeah, I would love to like play it and do some commentary on it while playing. So maybe we can do that together. But it's a really cool looking game. The cinematic, like video parts of the game are amazing, and the actual, I'm not too far into it, but the actual gameplay is really cool. So I'm into it. I'm digging it. My favorite game last year was Dragon Age Inquisition. So we'll see how this holds up to that. I mean, it's getting about the same ratings, just a little bit higher. But so far, it's living up to the hype. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Pretty cool. Let me know down below in the comments if you got the game and if you're enjoying it or not. So,
Sweet.
What do you got?
All right, next is, so in the world of manga, Naruto has ended probably a few months ago, I believe it was. And ever since then, there has been 3 different books that have come out showing what has happened, in between Naruto growing up and becoming the leader of his village, the Hokage, and after the fight, the war that happened. So there's been one about Kiba, which is one of the main characters, kinda, and about what has happened to him. There's also been another one, I can't remember what it's about, and there's also one that came out that wasn't actually in between the 2 time periods, but it was when they were younger, they were kids, and they first got into the Ninja Academy. So, but it's actually about a prank that Kakashi pulled on his students, and it actually shows his face for the very first time in like the whole series. He usually wears a mask over this portion of his face. But we actually get to see his face. I know a lot of people probably didn't hear about this because it was only in manga form, which will probably come later in like anime form. They'll have like these special OVAs that they'll have. But I have the picture right here if you guys want to check it out. Hopefully this autofocus works. Picture of...
We get this working.
Yeah, his face is right there. Pretty crazy. But
you kind of see it.
Yeah, kind of see it, kind of not. We can post a link in the description of his face.
There you go.
Boom.
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 We have a bright studio light. There we go.
Yeah, that's his face. That's what he looks like.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, that's pretty big news for Naruto fans who have never, we've always wondered what his face looked like. Yeah. But now we know. Pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The mystery has been revealed.
Yes, it has.
The next thing I got is post-convergence Lex Luthor costume was revealed online this past week, and he is on like a Silver Surfer hoverboard, and he looks like, like movies or like cartoons from the 1990s where they showed what people would look like in the future. And
that's almost an exact like description of what it is.
And it was really stupid when you saw it. Yeah, that's what Lex Luthor's gonna look like post-convergence in the DC comic book universe.
Yeah, it's almost like he has like an Iron Man type suit on underneath too.
Yeah, he has like weird like gloves. He's always had like a suit, but he looks super corny.
He does.
Yeah.
He stole Silver Surfer's board too.
He did. Yeah, so the only thing I have to say about that is it looks really stupid. And DC is continuing to really piss me off. I'm one of the ones that actually liked Batman's new costume, but this Lex Luthor costume looks ridiculous.
Yeah. I've never really been a huge fan of DC. I mean, Batman was about it.
Yeah.
Superman's pretty boring. His powers is just he punches people in the face and...
But he's a Super Saiyan now. You ever heard about that?
What?
We'll talk about that later. What do you have next?
That just ruined my day. Anyways.
Look at the cover of that Superman comic I have. He's a Super Saiyan now.
His hair turns gold?
He turns gold.
All right, next up. Recently, Dragon Ball, the creator of Dragon Ball, has announced that he's coming out.
That was it.
It was a great lead-in. That was a great lead-in to this next.
Yeah, that was good.
Perfect. But anyways, the creator of Dragon Ball has announced that there's going to be a new anime series that just recently was announced, I think last week. It's going to be called Dragon Ball Super. And it's not going to be actually drawn by him, but the whole idea is his.
Oh, so he's plotting it.
He's plotting it. He's done with drawing. He's like 60 years old, and he's been penning for like forever. So that's he's the original creator of the new movies that have coming out. So it seems that it's going to take place after the latest movie, Frieza's Resurrection Effect, whatever you want to call it, and it just was announced also that there's going to be a manga for it too. So the manga will probably come out before the actual episodes come out. We don't know when this is all going to go down, but we know the episodes are going to start in July sometime. So hopefully the manga starts like the beginning of July or like tomorrow. But yeah, that's pretty big news because Dragon Ball Z's been getting a lot of big I don't know what word to use. It's been ramping up like really big lately. It's been like a really big thing lately with Dragon Ball Xenoverse coming out, the video game, and then the 2 new movies. You know, the fan base wanted something big and they got their answer. They're getting a whole new series, and there's rumors circulating, so there's going to be around 100 episodes.
Wow,
so
that's a long time.
It's going to be pretty big.
That's pretty big. Crazy.
Pretty huge.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, the next one we got is set photos were released for Suicide Squad last week of Deadshot, Will Smith, Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, and also Jared Leto as Joker. And everyone's talking about a leaked scene that popped up on YouTube of Joker and Harley Quinn kind of fighting. But we want to talk about the set photos. I think Deadshot looks good. I think Harley Quinn actually looks pretty cool. But what do you think about Joker?
I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait to see. I don't want to like pass judgment right now because it's only photos. We don't know how he plays a role. We don't know anything like that. So we'll see. But it really is like he reminds me of like what the Joker would be like in the early '90s. You know, he has like super fluorescent green hair, really pale skin. You know, and that's exactly like what he is. But it's still just weird to see that on screen. You know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'd agree. If you've seen set photos from like the Man of Steel movie though, like Superman's costume is super bright, but an actual rendering of the film,
yeah, they'll probably tone it down.
It's toned down, so we don't know what filters they're gonna put on the movie. I like go back and forth depending on the time of the day, where I don't like it, and the other part of the day I'm like, I think he looks cool. He looks like the current Joker in the comics minus the tattoos. Like if you took the tattoos away, he looks very similar to current Joker in the comics, who is very menacing and is really cool looking. So I like go back and forth. I don't like the tattoos, I'll say that.
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke until like set photos revealed that he actually has tattoos on his face.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to see.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see. I mean, that's all we can really say, except I'm more okay with it. I don't mind change, and I don't mind trying something new, and I think they have to differentiate themselves from Heath Ledger Joker.
That's true.
Like enough. I think
so good.
I think this will do it.
The Joker was so good. Heath Ledger killed it. But yeah, it's definitely different, but I'm kind of 50-50 on it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It looks pretty good, but not as good as I wish it was.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to make people happy.
Yeah, for sure.
And the last thing we have is set photos from Captain America: Civil War. So it looks like we got Captain America in Wakanda. We have crossbone photos and Falcon photos.
Yeah, and we see we don't have any photos of the other guys like in their uniforms, but we do have on-set photos of Paul Rudd. Who's going to be playing Ant-Man. We have Robert Downey Jr. showing up on set. This is gonna be a good movie.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be better than Avengers 2.
It'll be Avengers 2.5.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be really good. I'm more excited for this movie than I was for Avengers 2.
Yeah, I think so. It's a more topical movie.
Yeah.
Where Avengers: Age of Ultron wasn't. It was about an idea, but Captain America: Civil War is about a very intense idea, and we have heroes turning on each other.
It's gonna be nuts.
It's pretty. It's just a cool idea. The whole Civil War storyline is awesome, and it's definitely more compelling than a villain-driven movie like Ultron.
How much of that you think they're gonna actually be able to portray in the film?
Like
of the story of Civil War from the comics.
Oh, I think it'll be like 60%.
60%?
Yeah, which is, I think pretty high. I mean,
Yeah.
they've already kind of started it with Age of Ultron, the scene with Iron Man
And Cap, yeah.
and Cap like cutting wood,
Ripping wood. In Cap's case.
That was pretty funny. The stacks of wood where Cap's was huge and Tony Stark was small.
He's like, don't touch my pile.
Yeah. But they've already kind of started it, and I think it'll be spot on. The characters might be different, who's who, but I think they're going to do a great job with it.
You think anybody's gonna die?
I hope somebody dies.
I don't think anybody's gonna die.
I hope. I want one of the main Avengers to die in the next few films.
If it happens, it's either gonna be...
It has to be Captain America.
You think it's gonna be Cap?
It has to. Well, I'm just saying if someone's going to die.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's how it happens in the comics, but... I mean, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna do it.
Tony Stark won't die.
Well, I won't die. It could be either Hawkeye or it could be Black Widow, I think.
Okay, fair enough.
One of those two could die, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. I think they're gonna need all those people for Infinity War.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, set photos are cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like they updated Falcon's costume.
Finally.
And Cap looks pretty similar, but Crossbones looks very menacing and pretty cool.
What are those things on his arm? What are they
I
supposed to be?
I don't know.
No?
I'm not a big. I don't know too much about Crossbones at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
They could be something really cool. If you know, leave it down below in the comments.
Please.
I think that's it for this week in news.
Yeah.
Not too much stuff, but set photos are coming out earlier and earlier.
Like,
and earlier.
it was like the day they went on set, like, there was photos out.
Yeah, you can't stop it with technology these days.
No, yeah.
And I kind of want to not see them, but I want to see them at the same time. I held out on looking at the Joker photos for a few days until, like, people that don't even care about superheroes were talking about it, and I just couldn't help it.
Yeah. At this point, it's just, you're going to see it eventually anyway. Might as well just spoil yourself.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I guess that's it this week.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll hope to do this more often, and until next time, we'll see you guys again.
Peace
Peace out.